Hello and welcome. I'm Wolfgang Riebe. These are my quick tips. I've got a question for you. Have you ever begrudged somebody for something that they have achieved or something good that's happened in their life? Have you been envious of others? Dare I say that for many of us that has been the case in our lives? What I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you 5 tips that you can let go of that envy, that you can have a more content and fulfilled life. And I've got a book on 20, or small booklet, PDF booklet, on 20 tips on coping with envy. You can go to the website mindpowerpublications.com and under free downloads you can download the book there. Tip 1 on this video is be happy. If you are not happy within yourself, odds are you ain't going to be happy for anybody else out there. So obviously you're going to begrudge them all the great stuff in life. So you have to find the happiness within yourself. And as an example, just compare how people used to live 100 years ago. Even royalty never lived as well as we do today. They didn't have the variety of foods, the warmth, the air conditioning that we have, the electronic gadgets out there. Just for that alone, you should be happy that you're living now. Tip number 2 is be thankful. We tend to forget how good we really have it, and we always look at others, oh look what they have. But you know, you might just be looking up to somebody who's got that perfect picture of wealth and success, but privately their partner is never at home, they're alone, all they're doing is yearning and seeking love. But the only time you see them is when they're in public and have this pose, this illusion they create, which is not reality. So you never know the circumstances that other people are living under. So therefore, be thankful for what you have. If you are actually happy, have a family, have health, and partners that love you, wow, that's already a huge step ahead of many other people out there. And that gives you more than enough reason not to be envious about others. Tip 3, will you stop reading the gossip magazines? We joke about it, you see them at somebody else's house, you go, you're reading that? Meanwhile, you've got them all in the loo. That's all you do is go through this stuff. No wonder you're envious of everybody else, because these stupid magazines, what do? They compare you to other stupid people out there that live an unrealistic life. And as long as you're going to compare yourself to these personalities and celebrities, these people that have had a luck or that have made millions and billions out there, you are going to be unsatisfied. The majority of the world are normal people. The major majority. There's only that little percentage that has had luck or that's broken into all those big famous things. So why do you want to compare yourself to that? Why do you want to become envious? Wake up, right? Rather get a magazine or a book that inspires you, that gives you positive messages. Then you will have less reason to be envious of others out there. Surely that makes sense. How about retraining the way you think? Tip number 4. Because when we're envious, why are we envious? Why do we begrudge? Why do we resent others? Well then, because we complain about them, we compare them to us, and we've always got something bad to say. From now on, when you see someone or meet someone that you would, under normal circumstances, have been envious about, instead of having those thoughts where you complain and compare, give them thoughts of praise. Look at that person and go, what do I like about that person? What makes that person different? What do I respect about this person? Change the thoughts and the feelings towards that person. So you're going to retrain yourself. It's a scientific fact. It takes 3 weeks for a habit to get into your subconscious or out. So for the next 3 weeks, instead of every time getting jealous, think of something nice to say about that person and have those thoughts and say that to your friends around you when you're talking about that person. After 3 weeks, you will have retrained yourself to be more positive, and odds are you ain't going to be so jealous anymore. And finally, in this quick tip video, here's a very special tip, the last one, tip 5. Give rather than complain. What do I mean by that? Well, quite easily. You may be envious about others out there. But have you ever thought that there could be somebody out there that's envious of you, that is not as well off as you are, that looks up to you, but in an envious way as well, and begrudges you certain things? How about becoming objective, sitting back, looking around and thinking, who could that be? And then go out and help them to achieve what you have. That they are envious of you about, go and help them get that. Because if you start doing that, and everybody that watches this video starts doing that, odds are that person that you are envious of may be watching this too and then does that for you. And in that way, we all build each other, that there is no resentment, begrudgment, and envy out there. Surely that makes sense. I trust that these tips will help you, and I wish you lots of contentment and love towards everybody that you meet out there. From me, Wolfgang Riebe, until next time, bye.